Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Office Bloke Dance.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
We are indeed.
It is true. Now, we just did Code Blue Cam's latest video, and as a running theme, we're going to go straight from that to Louis C.K.
Oh, see what you did there?
Yeah, they share some similarities, don't they, allegedly?
Yeah, allegedly, possibly might do.
Yeah. Anyway, we've not reacted to a lot recently in the past 4 months, really.
Louis C.K. as well.
But yeah, one of the best comics out there for me,
Without
Louis C.K.
Yeah,
I've seen him
absolutely
for ages, actually. And he's Louis C.K.
He actually
Been a while.
he did a bit of a podcast run at the end of last year,
Yeah.
you know, and sat and talked a bit more long form with people. And he's like written, directed, produced movies.
Oh, yeah.
He does loads. He's really prolific, but puts his own money into movies that he releases and then self-releases them. It seems to be doing quite well out of it. To be
Has he
fair.
done any sort of like specials lately? Because all the big
done it long
comics
ago.
seems to be the thing at the moment. That they have
Everyone.
a special coming out on Netflix or a special on somewhere else. You know?
He used to do one every year, didn't he? And I think the last one might have been Sorry, which was after he got cancelled, and he did
Right,
that
okay,
one. And we
yeah.
reacted to a bit of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was, I think it said Sorry behind him.
Yeah.
Big writers.
Wasn't it on his own website or something?
I think he releases everything on his own website, even the movies he does. They might have a short run at theatres or whatever, but I think most of them are on behind a paywall.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
But yeah, so we're going to do Louis C.K. making people uncomfortable for 10 minutes.
He's good at that.
Yeah, I bet, yeah.
It's all about the eye contact, Louis.
I don't get why there's an FCC that can make those rules. I don't understand it. It doesn't jive with what I understand about America and the First Amendment. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
They're just words, right?
What?
They're just words.
Yeah, but you want to let me finish?
Love it, or do you hate it?
No,
Like,
he's bothered me so much. When I was a kid, I was bullied, but I was bigger. I was bigger and I was bullied.
you're still bullied, even though you're bigger than
Bullied
kid.
by littler kids than me.
Oh
Like
no,
this way.
This is a flashback.
And I was bigger. I could beat the out of you.
I'm like, how do you get your series from FX?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't think anybody's done that.
No.
Really. Well, FX took my series off. I don't know why. It's so weird. It was really successful. And then they just made an arbitrary decision.
That's weird.
To just... I mean, I was baffled. I was like, guys, why? We're like, it's just a feeling we have. I was like, that's weird, guys.
Probably
They're
like a new CEO. They always do shit like that.
That's the thing. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
There wasn't one, but maybe it's something like that.
I'm thinking of buying a goat. Because I want to have a trash can that I can make love to. So that's why I'm going to buy a goat. So I can have sex with a trash can. I can do that with a trash can I have now, but a goat has a vagina. That makes it a lot better. I don't care that you're upset. I'm still getting the goat.
I remember you weren't a
People knew exactly what it was like, and then everyone turned on him when he got cancelled.
Yeah.
Like you remember the joke, the school shooting joke that leaked? We reacted to it, and it was not part of a finished set, but someone recorded him when he was sort of making his comeback.
Yeah.
It was about throwing a fat kid in front of yourself, or
I don't remember
something
that.
like that.
can't
yeah.
remember that, no.
We definitely reacted to it, and it wasn't like sort of polished, but it was well along the lines of his comedy.
Yeah.
And people were getting offended by it, and it's disgusting he could joke about such a thing. So it's just, I think that was on Saturday Night Live, and he's literally joking about buying a goat and fucking it. You know the level with Louis C.K., don't
Yeah,
you?
you know what he's about.
I'm still getting the goat.
Literally.
I remember you weren't of this world to me. You were like I just had never seen anybody that looks like you or
I think I
talks
was
like
incredibly
you.
average.
You were like a alien who studied human behavior and got close but didn't quite get there.
Like any other, even a musician, even being a musician, and on there, what are you doing? Don't be a musician. That's a stupid thing to do for a living. But if it doesn't work out the way you wanted, you can look at these. You've got these guys here. These guys. Okay. What are you talking about?
Because child molesters are very tenacious people.
They love molesting childs. It's crazy. It's like their favorite thing. I mean, it's so crazy because when you consider the risk in being a child molester, speaking not of even the damage you're doing, but the risk, there is no worse life available to a human than being a caught child molester. And yet they still do it, which you can only really surmise that it must be really good. I mean, from their point of view, not ours, but from their point of view, it must be amazing for them to risk so much.
Guy in the back shaking his head.
How do you think I feel? It's my last show, probably. Because...
What is the best advice you can give for like a student and like attitude when you're doing that? Because you kind of say a big F you to a lot of people, and I like that.
You mean
I like attitude when you're
what attitude?
When you're in the production, which you've done it all, and what's the best attitude to really give?
The best attitude in production is really really wanting to help a lot, really wanting to help whoever's show it is be really great. I think that's anybody who's doing any job, really. Should want that job to be done really well. I mean, this is a simple answer, but it's really true.
Yeah.
There's one person really usually that has an idea of how to do something, and everybody else should really want. I mean, it's such a rare and great gift to get a job in show business. It's very, very. It's not. You're not going to get one. I mean, statistically, you're not.
I just want to say I'm not trying to say that if you're white you can't complain.
Right.
I'm just saying that if you're black you get to complain more.
Right.
Because you can't. There you go.
Don't tell the band that.
Yeah. Because you can't. That's right. You can't take people's like historical context away from them, and everybody wants us to. Like white people are always like, "Come on, it wasn't us." Like they want black people to forget everything. Like every year, white people add 100 years to how long ago slavery was. I've heard educated white people say slavery was 400 years ago. No, it very wasn't. It was 140 years ago. That's two 70-year-old ladies living and dying back to back. That's how recently you could buy a guy.
That's right.
And it's not like slavery ended and then everything has been amazing. Like it just...
Oh, glad that's over.
Oh yeah, it just ended like a clean where you don't have to wipe. Just boom. And then it's just been parades and presents ever since. You gotta remember that if you meet a black person, they have gray hair, they remember a time they weren't allowed to use a certain toilet. So give them a little, time to be cranky. And by the way, white people have our own thing stuff that we went through that hurt us that we have to cope with. Like when they took our slaves away, that was really hard for us. And we're still, so it's pretty even.
I blew 2 guys just to find out that I didn't like it. And I was like, 2? I feel like you'd know after the first. Like, what happened after the first one?
Well, maybe it was just that dick.
Yeah.
That's
maybe.
true.
Maybe it didn't taste good.
Right. And he was like, I got to try this again.
If you're going to try anything, you should try it twice.
You should.
I do think that.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't want to try it.
Okay.
Because that means sucking 2 dicks.
Now take yourself through that logically. I'm a man. I've got 2 little girls. I'm not allowed in the ladies' room. I mean, not me personally. I didn't get banned. I can't go in the ladies' room because I got a big old penis. So I just can't go in. I'm not bragging that it's not big like porny, thrusty penis. It's just big like an old man's nose. Just kind of like,
Here's a joke. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because there was a black guy walking behind him. And he was nervous. He was new to the city, this chicken. And he was like, I feel like he's following me, but I'm not sure. So then he thought, maybe if I cross the road, then if he crossed the road, he's definitely following me. So he crossed the road. And the black guy went home. He's living his life. And the chicken was like, I'm such a racist. And he felt bad. About a month later, a black guy ate the chicken. Different black guy. I'm just telling you what happened. By the way, don't be upset, because this is not a racist joke. This joke is not racist. The chicken was racist. The chicken was definitely racist. But But that's chickens. Chickens are very closed down and suspicious and prejudiced. You kind of can't blame them considering that their species murder rate is 100%.
Also, I'm not allowed in a ladies' room because I love looking at people's vaginas anytime that I have that opportunity. You know, it's amazing that we still need separate rooms to pee in. As human beings, men are so disgusting that we can't be trusted to pee in the same room. So I have to take my girls to the men's room, which is awesome. Look, girls, 9 penises.
Sex is weird, though. You know when you're having sex with somebody, you start to make those noises. You know those
How old is
sexual
this?
noises.
That was
Those,
very
you ever feel
old.
weird about the
Someone
noises
else
you make
said.
during sex? You ever listen to yourself and go like, where the fuck did I pick that one up? What the hell was that? Because sometimes you make the oddest noises. You really get into it, you're like, woo! That'd be fun to make that noise with somebody you're having sex with for the very first time, you know? After all the tension that built up to it, right at the moment of passion, you go, just to watch their face going, fuck, man, another one. This one's weird. I was walking down the street and some guy told me I was wearing a faggy shirt. What the hell does that mean? Total stranger walks up to me on the street and he goes, hey, nice faggy shirt, you faggot! I remember the shirt I was wearing. It was pink, and it had a collar, and it had these little pictures of guys blowing each other on it, you know? Like sort of... Grown-ups ain't worth a meat. Whoops. All right. All right. Oh, shit. God damn it. Idiot. This isn't a gay voice, by the way. It's not. Shut up.
Funny.
It really is like one of the best.
Like you said, you've not really seen much of him, have we?
No, not at all. No,
Like-
not for a good while.
Very funny guy.
I've heard a lot of him giving advice to other comics over the past year.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously he was an arena comic.
Right.
And I think he said to Bert Kreischer, it's something you want to do once, being an arena comic, and then get back to the normal world and play clubs and things, because I think Bert Kreischer's kind of gone to his head a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You know, he's got that big. But he's a very intelligent, thoughtful guy, Louis C.K. You know, you actually hear him talk, have conversations.
When you see comedy, intelligent comedy, what he does.
Very, very,
Some comedy's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Really darkish jokes, some of them and all, aren't they? You know, very close to the bone, but
He's
a clever guy, though. Really clever.
Well, I was going to say he toes that line between right and wrong, but he doesn't. He's like so far over it.
So
long on there.
Again, people know what they're getting, don't they? So, you know.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy, though. Enjoyed it.
We could do with a new special, couldn't we? We could definitely do
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.